Morning, friends. It's fasting day 14. Week 2 is in the books. Week 1, man, that was a hard week. Fog week was no fun. Week 2, focus week that we've just gone through. You've been focusing on God's presence and getting greater and greater clarity of His voice and of His presence and of His guidance. It's been amazing. And then coming up week 3, I like to call it flow week, because the rhythms that we've been practicing, it's like, how can I keep these going? And that's what I want to talk with you about as we head into week 3. Every day you have been prioritizing, seeking God, opening His Word, responding to nudges. And in this final week coming up, I want to prepare you for how to maintain these rhythms on the other side of the fast. Can't fast forever. So what do we do on the other side? Today I want to talk to you about how God is hiding. He's not hiding from you. God is hiding for you. God is hiding for you. In the Bible, there's this statement. I found 29 separate occasions where this statement, seek the Lord, occurs. 29 separate occasions. Why seek the Lord? Is God hiding? Yeah, sort of. God is hiding. He's not hiding from you. He's hiding for you. Seek the Lord is a personal invitation from God to you to draw near, to come closer, to lean in. What's the goal? The goal is to move past just knowing stuff about God, but actually knowing Him, knowing His heart, growing in greater and greater intimacy with God. Well, I'm sharing with you today a promise from the Old Testament, Jeremiah 29 and verse 13. God's people, Israel, were going off into exile. They were unfaithful to God, spiritually idolatrous and adulterous toward God. And God sent prophet after prophet, calling them back home to a relationship with God. And if not, then they were going to be sent away in exile. Sure enough, they wouldn't do it. In come the Babylonians, and they take them away. Well, on their way into exile, leaving the promised land, they lost their place in the promised land. God gives them this promise. It's in Jeremiah 29 and verse 13. You will seek me, and you will find me, when you seek me with all your heart. To His people who lost their place in the promised land, who were going away from the promised land, God gave them this promise that no matter how far away you are, no matter where you end up, if you seek me, you will find me. If you seek me with a whole heart. What does that look like? Well, that's what we've been learning on this fast. You've been prioritizing seeking God every day. That's what seeking God with a whole heart looks like. But won't be long, and we'll be outside of this fast. How do we continue seeking God with a whole heart? Because the reality is, friends, half-hearted seeking is our default at best. And half-hearted seeking neither honors God nor finds the place of closeness or intimacy with God. Now, we've been learning in this fast how to prioritize seeking God first and foremost. And on the other side of this fast, we can continue the rhythms of seeking God. We can continue the rhythms of prayer, scripture, and nudges easily. You've got the rhythms going. We can keep them going. But what you won't have is you won't have that trigger of hunger to make it easier to do. And you won't have me as your coach every day giving you some reminders. So the power of the rhythms that you've established, they can carry you through if you keep on. And so that's what I'm saying to you. That's what I'm saying to me. Let's keep on keeping on the other side of this fast. Now remember, I've said this before, I'll say it again. We're as close to God as we choose to be. You've been choosing to prioritize seeking God, and you've been experiencing His voice, His presence, and His guidance in a powerful way. Let's not stop now. This third week, let's get the rhythms built in so that we can maintain them on the other side of the fast. Don't forget, if you struggle a little bit, water's your best friend. Modify if you need to. And we are going to officially break the fast 1 week from today with a time of communion at Vaughn Forest Church. I hope you can make it. You keep praying for me. I keep praying for you. I love you. I know you love me. Let's encourage one another in the comments with anything God has given to you, because we are sowing seeds, and we're going to see some amazing things that God does with this intentional seeking that we've been journeying through together.